Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Making a Journal. Today I thought we could make a file pocket for the inside of one of our pages in the journal. That would be something just a little bit different. I've off camera prepared the bits and pieces we need, and I've got a photograph of a fuchsia. As this is a fuchsia journal, that's what we're going to be doing, is adding fuchsia pictures. The first part of the file, I just used a front page from an old book, and it was just this gorgeous colour on there, so I put it's a Macbeth book, so I used Macbeth pages to just add that interest to them. Then this little piece is 11 and a half, and from that top is to 12, and I've used 1.5 centimetres here to cut the file tab. The piece underneath is 11 and a half, also by 12, so they sit like that, and this little one will come in here, just there. They're all sitting on the same end basically. And then the photograph will sit there. Not necessarily at an angle, but just there. And this green piece, I was sort of thinking maybe I could incorporate that somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where yet. So we'll leave that one aside for now, and we'll come back to that if I decide that we're going to do something different. Okay, let's start assembling from the back. I've already put the double-sided tape on, leaving this piece open so that we can put something behind it. The same with this one. I need my pokey tool, which I didn't get out. Oh yes, I did. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Playing hide and seek from me today. Little pokey tools are absolutely wonderful for getting things like stray hairs out from underneath the tape. I pray. Well, broke it anyway. So it's not going to be sticking out into the project, so that's okay. And I forgot to ink. That's something I was not going to forget to do today, was ink, but I nearly did. Sticky fingers. And this one. It's really difficult trying to ink around the little corners. Not so bad on the external corners, but the little ones that are tucked away in here, I always have trouble. Even my little mini pads getting around in there. That's better. That's got it. And take off the white edges. Okay, and this one. Now most of this I did with a coloured pencil, just for something different. So, if you don't have these little things or other ways of colouring, coloured pencils can be just as effective. Just make the edges a little bit darker and then go over the rest of the page with just a light colour pencil. You don't have to have all the bells and whistles to make things, to create. That's all done. Yep. Oh, no, I'll do that one shortly. Okay, so where was I up to? Putting this bit. Yep. Onto here. I threw it over there, not thinking that I'd already taken the backing off the tape. Silly me. Line it up with the bottom. And smush it down that way. Okay. And I forgot to put a little bead of wet glue around that because the double-sided tape does not always stay stuck, and I didn't put any tape around there. Well, that was downright clever of me. Sorry, you're going to have to watch the boring bit. And a little bit up here. I know the scissors won't work. And a little bit up there. Okay. Now, having said I haven't put the glue on, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that after I've got the backing off, because there's nothing worse than trying to get the backing off and you've got your fingers in a mass of glue. I don't mind getting messy, but I do mind getting gluey. That's just uncomfortable. Let's face it, I'm a bit of a wuss. I love the look of some things in our art world, but then I think, do I have the real creative ways about me to enable myself to get messy? And I think, yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. And I have an argument with myself every time. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But yeah. Come on. These little fine tips don't always come down straight away. Well, that's my finding anyway, because I store mine upright. I don't have it so that the glue is all the way down, because I'm a little bit afraid that the glue is going to stick in the nozzle and I will struggle like crazy to get it out. Just my little brain working overtime there. Because when you go like that, it goes and sucks it all back down again. Did you like that sound effect? That was good, wasn't it? I'll try not to do that one again. Oh, this is a fraction bigger than the other piece. Never mind, it's going to hang over the edge a bit. That doesn't matter. It'll just give the page some extra texture. Correct? Of course. Okay, that's looking pretty. Now, to work on the fuchsia picture, and I think I do want to put that green on. I really do. So, let us once again take the tape off. You haven't really had to wash the boring part on that bit yet, so that's cool. Now, I don't think I want a great big apricot border on that, so I'm just going to make it a fine little border. Okay, bring my cutter over. Because there's no way known I am going to get that straight. So line that up with my very, very edge here, and that'll give me a fine border all the way around. Only if I'm clever enough to do it every time. And let's see how good this one is. Oops. Oh, that didn't sound very good. That was not promising. I trimmed off a little too much. Never mind. Okay, time for the boring bit. You got to watch paint dry. As in me put this onto here. feel like it wanted to stick down. Probably because the paper is textured. Now I've lost the end. Oh, there it is. Don't stress the little things. They'll take care of themselves. Like finding the end of the glue stick, the glue run, tape, whatever. Yeah, this stuff, double-sided tape. It'll find it, you'll find it, I'll find it, we'll all find it. And then we'll all have a cup of tea and relax, hey? Well, that sounds like a lovely idea. What I might do after I've done this video is make myself a cup of tea. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Push that into the dimples on this paper, and I think I'll use some glue as well. Oh, look at me go. Fingernails and all. Mind you, I had to chop them all off the other day. Yesterday, actually, because they were all starting to split. I don't have the strongest of nails, so, I think we've talked about this before, so I won't bore you again with those details. If anybody has a wonderful way of strengthening their nails, please let me know. I would love to have that information. And I'm not going to struggle with that little bottle of glue. I really cannot be bothered. And because this is textured paper, it probably would do with the extra blobs of the thicker stuff. Okay, now I would like a bit deeper border on the green. Okie doke. Bringing in my marvellous cutter again, we go through this, yes, again we go through this. And this time I'm going to line it up with the end of the numbers. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there are numbers down this little cutting guide. And if I line my numbers up, say this is 50 here, I've got 5 and a 0. If I line it up with the edge of the 0, I might get a halfway decent border. Oh yeah, that's not bad. So now we do the same with the other one. Line it up with the zeros. And down we go. That cut really well. Oh, I'm proud of that one. Looks a little bit uneven. I've got a thinner border here and here than here and here, but that's still okay. This is a junk journal. Nothing has to be perfect. Isn't that right? Come on, I've got to hear you. Come on, isn't that right? Yes, Ruth. Come on, louder. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I heard you. I heard you. Oh, that's cool. If I bring that right down, if I round those corners, that's going to fit perfectly. Ha-ha! My pencil mark there, I'll have to erase that. Oh, yeah. Love my creative memories things. It's a pity I can't get them anymore unless they're on eBay. Little eraser on my pencil. That's good, 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 good. All done. Okay, more double-sided tape. This page is going to be super thick. Ooh, didn't think about that. Never mind. Never to mind. Like I said, it's a junk journal. It doesn't have to be perfect. And ideally, listening to songs. Sorry. Go up there where I can't see you. Well, I can, but it doesn't worry me. Okay. Sorry about the tape bit again. And I'm still running well in time. With my new SD card, I am limited to about 29 minutes. So I'm trying to keep my videos under that time. I'm expecting a new one in, and it'll probably cut my time down even more because I can up the resolution on my videos to give you better quality of viewing, which will be which is already quite different. If you look back on some of my older videos, they're not as clear as the ones I've been giving you recently. I'm really quite happy about that. Okay, and because this is card on card, we're going for the good stuff again. Good old Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue. It's good stuff. Don't need very much of it, but you do need a little bit more than that little bottle was giving me. Oh, I nearly did it upside down. Serious mistake that would have been, eh? And maybe I'll get this one straight. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, now we have to put it in the book. The book. Now, let's have a look. I've got that pocket filled. That one's done. Oh, I haven't put these in yet. That will definitely be next video. Don't want it there. Don't want it there. No. Could go there, but then if I don't do something at the back, we're not going to have much. That looks good. What do you think? I think that looks great, because we've got the apricot with the dots on it there, toning in with the mauve. We've got the little mauve, pinky mauve stripes on the top of the fuchsia, so that could go in there. Yep, that works for me. Okay, off with the tape. I've still got a few minutes to go. I'm going well. I've actually got the camera so that I can see the back of it now, and I can tell how many minutes I've got left, so I hopefully won't get cut off halfway through doing something. That would be embarrassing. And as we all know, because double-sided tape has a habit of not sealing things off properly, a little bead of wet glue to hold it down, so that when you put something in the pocket it doesn't stick. So I don't know if you folks who don't do this step have noticed, when you put something into a pocket that you have used double-sided tape only on, sometimes the things stick in there, and that's why. Because the double-sided tape doesn't always dry 100%. There's always a little bit of residue left. Now, if I had been super clever, I could have used a little mini stapler to put a staple there and another one there on this bit, so nothing would come out from the sides. But I wasn't clever. And apart from which, I don't have a long-handled mini stapler that goes that far. My big one would be too bulky. So we're just stuck with glue. And that's okay too. Oh, she's a poet. She doesn't know it. Oh my goodness me. Okay, those are pockets done. And I just happen to have these two sitting handy by. So we can put one in the back. I'm not going to put them all the way down because the glue isn't dry yet. But it will go all the way down to about there, so there's going to be plenty of room. So that's pocket for one, and a pocket for two. Come on, I know you can go down there. It's trying to play games with me now and not do as it's told. I'll get cranky and dig with a harumph in a minute. Oh, and I forgot to do something else for the bottom one. What have I got in my little box of tricks? I bet I haven't got anything prepared. Yeah, pockets for something else. Oh, what's that? Nothing much. Oh, there's a little booklet. We can pop that in there. Just temporarily, So that's that page. Oh, here, sorry. That's that page done with 8 minutes to spare. So thank you very, very much for coming in to watch another episode of this Making a Journal. It's starting to look really, really wonderful going all the way through it. Every now and then I have a little peruse. So next video we'll put those collage papers in, and then we'll have to work on something to go inside their pockets, because each one will have a pocket inside. All right, God bless everyone. Take care. Enjoy life to the fullest and enjoy. Bye-bye for now.